The question that has had producers scratching their heads for hundreds of years is what is the most ideal calf to raise? Cattle breeds were developed based on phenotypic traits, but in more recent times, genetic tools like EPDs have become a large component in the selection process. While cattle are still evaluated and sorted based on structure, balance, and overall eye appeal, traits like weight gain and marbling that incorporate more additive gene action play a role in how cattle are marketed and purchased today. EPDs stands for Expected Progeny Differences, and basically they are calculated numbers used by producers as measuring tools in evaluating traits like birth weight, height, and marbling score. And many producers will buy bulls based on their EPDs without even seeing or caring about what the bull looks like. On the other end of the spectrum, there are those producers who purchase cattle based on physical traits alone without even caring about the genotypes. But before we get into how to select the ideal cow for your ranch, let's talk about how breed associations create the genetic tools that we use to select livestock. Blood or hair samples must be obtained from a calf and mailed into a laboratory to be processed. The DNA in the cells is extracted and hybridized to a 50K chip. The chip is then inserted into a machine that scans the chip. Once the chip is read, the machine returns images that can be translated into genotypes for 50,000 loci in the genome. This genomic information is utilized in the evaluation to produce more accurate estimates of genetic merit. This information, combined with data like birth weight, weaning weight, and heights and ultrasound data, help to raise the accuracy percentages and give producers stronger selection tools to use. So, what is the best way to use all of this information? The best calf to raise all depends on what calf will maximize your profits. This economic analysis will be based on environment, feed, labor, land, marketing, and operation type. So, optimum combination of traits will vary for each operation, but we have to move to a more sophisticated and realistic economic analysis. So we met with Jason Bertalt to discuss how to find the profit maximum and discuss how different factors can affect profits.
For a producer to maximize profit in choosing traits for livestock, I think that one, they need to be aware of the actual prices in the market and what price discounts and premiums they gain for those different traits. Secondly, on top of that, once they understand that, then they can look at their management structure, and so it's looking at their environment, the inputs they're using, what type of feed, and so making sure the management and the environment are set to optimize achievement of those traits. That's really important. So selection of inputs, choice of environment, management style, so there's human capital as well. Controlling that is how you're going to get to maximizing your profit. I think on the other side, there is producers need to consider taking into account their costs. So while you want to maximize all that, we need to remember that maximizing kind of the output there is not always maximizing profit. And so you need to remember we might be willing to take a trade-off in terms of lower quality in some aspect if it's going to, if the cost savings by doing so are much greater than what we gain.
As Bertalt told us, maybe having that very top and best trait will not maximize your profit. So having a trade-off in quality may be a benefit to your operation.
Hey man, how's it going?
Not too bad, you?
I just sold my calves.
Oh really? I did too.
Yeah.
How'd you do?
Not too bad. I think I'm gonna go with a lower birthing weight next time,
Oh,
so
really?
I have less problems at calving.
Oh good. I went with a higher birth weight this time, and I found a really nice equilibrium. I made quite a bit at market.
Well, that sounds like a good plan.
What the future of the cattle business needs to hold for producers is an accurate and sophisticated tool that takes into account genetic data and economic analysis, so ranchers and producers can more easily achieve their own operations' profit maximums to ensure the safety of their businesses. This tool may involve trade-offs in lower quality stock, but will help all producers in the long run.